talk about Kwame Brown and Shannon Sharpe. Scoop. So they get into it. They going back and forth on, whatever. So, it's kind of the slow season, especially with NFL draft being over with. It's kind of the slow season and shit like that, with the draft being over with, and the Lakers getting swept. They got swept. The Lakers getting swept and shit. So it's kind of really like the slow season. So apparently, Undisputed, they reaching for content. So they go to Kwame Brown's channel, Kwame Brown Bust Life. Shout out to him. And he criticizes LeBron James and saying he ain't Michael, he ain't Kobe. Now, I don't know if Skip seen it, Shannon seen it, one of the producers seen it, or whatever the 411 was. And he said, like, some of the shit he was saying was a joke, but he said, LeBron, Michael would have got a shot off, Kobe would have got a shot off, and LeBron was looking to get bailed out, and get a foul call to go to the free throw line. Now, for years, Skip Bayless has maintained that LeBron was scared to shoot free throws in those situations. So, hey, it is what it is. That's just what Skip Bayless be saying. So, they end up going, he get mad at Kwame Brown for having an opinion. And that's the craziest shit in the world. And even if I don't agree with your opinion, if you can articulate your opinion well, which Kwame Brown did, with some, time for it. I mean, it's the show. It's a show on YouTube. At the end of the day, man, you let people control their TV. So you got to give them some entertainment value, even if you're the informative channel. You got to put a joke or two in there. You got to people get, even in comedy, people taking comedy like dead ass serious, dude. Like, people get mad, people sensitive. And with the social media network, it's all about images now. Niggas say something to you, you feel like you gotta be obligated to respond, and instead of hitting them up directly or, oh, he was just joking. Everybody take that shit serious, dude. I didn't been out with the homie and we done joked all the time, and then, I crack some jokes, or we going back and forth, and this bitch come around and shit, and then the nigga get mad and start wanting to fight and shit, and I'm like, all right, bro. I just be looking at, that's why I just separate myself from people, dude. That's another thing. These women got these niggas heads fried, bro. Like I said before, I tell you, dude, I ain't about to argue with you. I ain't about to get into no physical exchanges with you. I ain't about to shoot at you if it ain't necessary. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna separate myself. I ain't got time for that shit, dude. I'm like James Brown. I don't need nobody. But so I say that to say this, like, so imagine what one bitch can do, in my Corey Holcomb voice, what one woman can do to a man in a situation. So imagine if millions of people is watching, or thousands or hundreds of thousands of people are watching, and if one woman can make a dude feel that way, imagine, how one person in Kwame Brown, who went number one, can make Shannon Sharpe Skip feel about LeBron James Skip. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine that. So imagine that even you got 1,000 subscribers, nigga disrespect you. To all your 1,000 subscribers, you gonna feel your way the need to respond. And that's why I think YouTube taught me the most. Like, every action don't deserve a reaction. And most 99.9% of them, unless they, unless it's just funny, or we just cool, they don't deserve a fucking reaction. And that's what I learned on YouTube the most. YouTube has been part of my emotional stability growth. And a lot of shit I learned on YouTube, people say in the comments, they will not say it in your face, bruh. They can talk, they will not say it in your face. And most people that get back and forth, celebrities and shit, they ain't gonna say it to nobody's face. So, and if they do, then, we just take the proper precautions. But, yeah, so they got LeBron, they got the people gassing up. And Kwame Brown got a platform, right? And he got the right to express how you feel. Now, he said, he was joking about betting his money, and some of that stuff was a joke, but he said, I played against Kobe Bryant one-on-one. I played against Mike one-on-one. I played with him, and, they would have got a shot off. And LeBron is not on that level. Then here comes Skip Bayless. Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless. Shannon in his feminine state. You know, he just, if you notice, dude, he get really out of character. He get really feminine when when somebody challenged LeBron James. And you notice if they lose and LeBron didn't score shit in the fourth quarter, didn't do shit for the game. Skip, you know, the other guy got picked here, Skip. Look, Yogi had Jamal Murray, Skip. Y'all get this rule, the end around, Skip. He got to do something, Skip. The King can't do it on his own. And a nigga willing to fight a whole basketball team for another man. I wonder, has he ever stood up for a son like that? You know, and I said on Twitter, I bet he would, if LeBron and I don't want to see this happen. I love black couples and black love, get niggas hope. But if LeBron and Savannah got divorced, Shannon Sharpe would probably pay for the divorce. Hey, girl, Brian, I know you got $1 billion, Brian. I got, matter of fact, I get half what I got. So you keep your half, and I'm on your child support. He would probably pay for that shit. And that's why he got the gig with Skip Bayless, is to play the ultimate LeBron dick rider. And Skip can play the ultimate LeBron heel. Skip love LeBron James. It's all an act. It's all an act, y'all. And I figured that out just watching these sports shows, and he's making these takes and these outlandish takes. It's a show. It's just as fake as reality TV, bro. That's what it is. You ain't gonna know real shit, but then again, you gotta cater to what the public want. These people don't want real shit. Your average person out here, and your beyond average or but slightly above or above average people don't want to hear the truth, bro. They don't want to hear it. They don't want a dose of reality, dude. So it is what it is. Especially women, but that's a whole nother conversation. So of course they can go back and forth and they can go, you know, and what they're going through. But then again, you got two black men beefing over another black man's opinion of LeBron James. Do we need to be beefing over this dude? You know, that's why I don't really believe in this black, you know, this black, he mad as hell. How you gonna get mad because you sat at a red, you sat at a green light? He got mad because he was in the wrong. It's crazy. But nonetheless, but how you gonna sit there? And those, you know, them black self-righteous dudes, I ain't gonna say no names, that be talking about promoting, you know, black unity. But then again, y'all beefing. But I don't believe you got the right formula or the right plan for us black people to rise up and do better. My plan is better. Instead of, you know, sitting together, talking to each other, hashing out their differences, and seeing it from their point of view, they just gonna beef and monetize, you know, they black beef for money. I'm good. I like some of the stuff that they be saying, but I'm good, dude. I'm not gonna get into all of that. We supposed to be united, and y'all still breaking us apart. How does that work? Tell me that. How does that work? That's all I want to know. How does that work? We supposed to be united, and y'all beefing. But these two brothers beefing over another brother, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Whether it's reparations, whether it's, you know, who the best white athlete or basketball player, or Yogi's the best, okay, cool. But y'all sitting here beefing. Y'all sitting here beefing about Y'all sitting here beefing about women. I mean, about LeBron. And about a man's opinion. He got the right to have his opinion. Now, it ain't his fault that y'all don't got enough cover. Y'all don't have enough coverage to talk about something. Y'all go to his YouTube channel, which if he really wanted to, he could file a copyright claim, because y'all don't have permission to use this shit. That's the crazy thing about it. They don't have permission to use this shit. So That's my thing about it. Like, if he really wanted to be petty, but you went all on the internet seeing what he said about LeBron and got in your feelings. No, he didn't say that about '88 when Shannon Sharpe was playing. Then Shannon Sharpe, well, he was a buzz, and he was on a Mount Rushmore buzz. And again, guess what? You and Skip Bayless didn't make it to the NBA. Shannon Sharpe, even in the NFL, you wasn't the #1 pick. You said if it was best team, Skip, I wouldn't make team. Like, he was the #1 pick. Cool. He'll bust both of y'all ass on the court then and now. So, tell me, he'll bust both of y'all ass on the court then and now. So it don't even matter. Y'all want to get mad. It wasn't even a personal attack. You want to get mad because he had an opinion about LeBron. And why he ain't Kobe and Michael, we already know that. No matter how much Shannon want to make them Kobe and Michael, we already know they not. We already know that. Skip, he hate. Like, dude, you get emotional, and they be trying to tell brothers to stay on code, and we need to be united, and we need to move as one. I'm telling y'all, they ain't no black code, bro. These dudes get on the internet beefing over another man's opinion. Not that he smacked you, spilled some popcorn on you, called you a B.I., all that types. Nah, y'all gonna sit here and argue and put on a show like this because of another man's opinion. Let him have his opinion, bro. Let him have his opinion. Like, damn, man. Shannon Sharpe, man, that behavior about LeBron, you playing the role way too well. They just gave this nigga an Emmy. His sons don't even defend that nigga like that. He about to get swept. His sons got Jordans on and shit. His sons like, damn, Shannon, our longtime uncle and all that shit. But yeah, man, check out the Music Entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313. Venmo, CJGood313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Link tree, the first link in the description. Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, the whole 9. Peace.